I hope everyone is having a nice warm day. If you are kind of anywhere in, I think, Edmonton, Alberta-ish area, it is smoking hot outside. So we are just trying to stay warm, and we've been doing lots of gardening stuff and outdoor things while it's nice out and enjoying the sun. But I wanted to talk to you guys today about how to use your essential oils in the summer. So this is something that is super easy to do. There's a lot of uses that we can use between summer, winter, fall. Like, we can use our oils in our everyday life, but there's some ways that are kind of more particular for summer, or ways that you can really utilize the oils that you have in summer. So I'm going to be talking about kind of the most common way that people start, which is the Young Living starter bundle. So there's an oil bundle, there's like a chemical-free home, healthy home bundle to, you know, swap out your hand soaps and your dish soaps and all of that. We've got an antioxidant bundle. Like, there's so many different bundles, but the oil bundle is where most people start. So it is the best bang for your buck. You get a really good head to toe variety, and I'm just going to show you how to use them in the summer, because that's something that we're kind of in that season right now, and they're just so versatile. There might be a lot of things that you don't even think of for summer. So I wrote some notes, because so many ways to use these oils. They're ones that come with me every day. Like, if we go on trips or pack, like camping or go to the cabin, they're ones that come with me because they're just your staples. So if you don't have a starter bundle yet, that is kind of the most common place to start, and where I suggest starting. It just gives you really that head to toe. So let's get started first. Actually, I want to apply some oils first. I'm going to put a little bit of peppermint on because I am toasty. So first, I want to start with frankincense. So one of my favorite oils that I actually did not love when I first got my oils bundle, but it is one that is like a staple for me now. So frankincense is grown in Oman, which is one of the only 2 places in the world that it's grown. So if you don't know what the seed to seal difference is, and why Young Living oils are so powerful and potent, and they're so different than the oils that you buy on the store shelf that you see, and that is because of seed to seal. So we're able to grow the plant in the right soil, the right climate, especially for oils like frankincense. So it is considered a holy oil. It has such great healing properties emotionally, for skin, for all kinds of things. So it is one that I want to make sure, well, all of my oils, but like if you're using something on your body or in your home, or you're inhaling it, you want to make sure that there's nothing else in it, right? I'm putting these oils on my skin, I'm diffusing them, I'm breathing them in. I want to know that there's nothing else in them. So with all Young Living oils, you can peel back the little label and read what the ingredients are. Well, of course, this one I cut off. Sometimes when they peel, cut off. Let's do peppermint. So medicinal ingredients, peppermint, 100% pure. That's it. So that is one of the most amazing things that we have with Young Living, is just the quality. So frankincense is such a great oil. You can use it all year round, but specifically in summer, it is going to be your skin support. So it's really going to help if you're using it in like moisturizers, creams, if you make your own glow serums, whatever kind of like skin routine you have, if you're adding frankincense to it, it's just going to help support your skin. So dry skin can have more wrinkles and have more damage, so we want to make sure that we are taking care of our skin and we're moisturizing. So whatever we're doing, whether it be moisturizing in the evening, putting on like some sort of mask or lotion or whatever, adding a couple drops of frankincense to it is really going to help just kind of nourish your skin. It is also a really great oil for like healing your skin and just kind of helping giving it that little bit of oomph. It is very, very good for smooth skin. Also, like if you get cut, scrapes, and bruises, frankincense is a really nice one for healing. Really great for emotional support. So I like to use it in like yoga and meditation, putting it by my ears like I did with peppermint. Anything that you kind of want to do related to like skin and emotions. But for summer specifically, like making sure you're taking extra good care of your skin. And if it's like dry from being out in the heat, or because it's like dry outside, it's Alberta here, making sure that you're like moisturizing, putting lots of care into your skin, and adding a couple drops of frankincense is a really easy way to use that one. And lavender is quite similar to me. Lavender is the next one that I'm going to chat about. It is a really great skin support, so really great for healing, really great for emotions, really great for sleep support. Frankincense too. I like to mix these two together for sleep. Lavender you can use for headaches. So if you've been out in the sun too long, making sure you're drinking water, but also you can use a little bit of lavender to rub on your temples or behind your ears, back of your neck, something like that. It helps with bugs. So diffusing lavender or putting it around, you can even put it on like little cotton balls, is one way to deter flies. So some of the resource books that I have are related to like summer things. So this is a gardening one. It is super good. It's called Essentially Grown, and just gives you some ways to use oils in the garden and around the home and stuff. So lavender would be a really great one to have if you're trying to get rid of like flies that are, maybe you got them in your camper or trailer and you're just trying to get rid of them. Lavender would be a great one. Hair and skin. So like I mentioned, similar to frankincense, knowing that you might need to give your skin and your hair a little bit of extra love because it's going to be hot in the summer. It's probably going to be dry. You might be doing things like, being in water, or, if you're in pools and chlorine, like your hair and your skin are going to need a little bit more support than they normally would. So lavender is a great one to add, and you can kind of use these two together. So if you get, maybe your kids are out, you're going camping or something, they get a scrape on their knee, applying some lavender, you can dilute it with like coconut oil or whatever you have, rubbing that on. I like to rub it on neat, which just means like straight on, and then you can put on a band-aid or whatever, and it just kind of helps soothe it a little bit, helps with that healing. So these are both really great tools to have around in summer. Next one, and if you're watching live and you want to share some summer tips, please do. Okay, lemon is the next one I'm going to talk about. First things first, lemon in summer, you have to make sure that you are not applying it on your skin and then going in direct sunlight for at least like 8 to 12 hours. So citrus oils are photosensitive, so that's probably the most important thing about how to use your oils in summer is any citrus, making sure you are mindful not to put it on your skin and then go in the sun. I love to use citrus oils on my skin. They're really great for uplifting, for mood boosting, like putting a couple drops in your hand, rubbing it on, or like behind your neck, and they are really great for mood boosting. But if you're going in the sun, maybe instead like diffusing, putting it on a diffuser bracelet or a necklace, and just being mindful to put it on in the evening instead of, when you're going to be out in the sun. So I like to use it as acne spot treatment in some places. Wouldn't be using it during the day. So being mindful of that. You do not want your skin to be more sensitive in the sun and take on more just more damage, right? We want to take care of our skin. So another great use for lemon is getting off like sticky residue. So this one would be a great one to bring camping. I know there have been plenty of times when we were just camping this weekend, and on my parents' boat there was like my dad left like a manual or something, like a piece of paper on their seat, and it like basically heated up and kind of like almost melted on there and got stuck. And I said, oh shoot, like I should have had lemon. Lemon works really well to get off like sticky goo and residue, kind of like a Goo Gone. So that would be a great one to have on hand when you're like camping, just to keep if you need to get some sticky stuff off. We always find something that is like nasty, needs to be cleaned off when we go camping. Another good one is cleaning your barbecue, cleaning your fruits and vegetables, adding the lemon, so lemon water, like filling up your sink, a couple drops of lemon, rinsing off your fruits and veggies before you eat them, and cleaning your barbecue is a really good one. So I like to use Thieves cleaner, but you can add some lemon to it to give it like that little bit of extra oomph and scrape it. What else was I going to say? Oh, scrubbing your garden hands or garden feet. Today I was out in the garden and my feet were like black. Lemon. So lemon will get rid of that. It'll clean it. It'll rub it off. You could even make like a little scrub with sugar or salt and put a couple drops of lemon just to like get off that grittiness. So love lemon. It is a really great one, but being mindful how you're using it in the summer sun. Peppermint, another staple. I just could not go without peppermint. So today I used it when I was outside. I usually keep a roller on it. This is my big bottle, but I've got a little one with a roller on it like this, and I keep it everywhere and apply it when I get hot. So I applied it behind my ears at the beginning of our talk. You can apply it back of your neck, lower back, kind of anywhere where you're feeling hot, and it will honestly help cool down your entire body. Like, it is insane how fast our pure oils work. They're like magic. Like, they're not magic, they're science, but it actually works so well. So putting a couple drops on your body, or you can even make it into like a little like a spritz like this. You can put water, witch hazel, or water and a little bit of vodka just to kind of make the oil and the water stick, otherwise they separate. You can shake it up, and I've used it before in the summer just to spritz and just to cool down, because I don't know about you, but like I cannot stand when I am too hot. I just get so uncomfortable, and I feel like my brain is cooking when I'm too hot, like literally cooking from the inside out. So keeping peppermint on hand is a huge summer tip. Also really great for head and neck tension. So if you're getting hot, like I said, like remembering to drink water, of course, but having peppermint on hand so you can just get that instant kind of cool down. It's really great for bugs. Wasps don't like peppermint at all. Some bugs like wasps, mice, spiders, those kinds of things that might be in your garden or in your camper or your trailer or your tent or your cabin in the summer, making sure that you're having peppermint on hand. You can put a little bit on like cotton balls or like little pieces of tissue, or even on just like a little cloth and tucking it somewhere to try to deter those things is a really easy tip that you can do. So there's so many other bugs that peppermint works for, but just kind of those simple ones, like helps get rid of mice or deter mice. What did I say? Mice, spiders. What else is there? Aphids, I read. Like there's lots of different ways that you can use peppermint in the garden and plants and camping. So what else can I tell you? It's good for muscle and joint pain. So again, you could be rubbing this like bottoms of your feet. I really like that, not only to cool off, but also just kind of have some relief on your feet. Like if you're out walking all day or hiking, or I was working in the garden, so I put some peppermint on my feet. You could also make a little scrub with it for your feet after you've been working in the garden, and it's a really nice way to cool down and help with that pain. Digize. This is one that's like summer must. You cannot go without Digize, and well, anytime, but in the summer for sure. So I don't know about you, but summer I usually eat a little bit more than I would, eat a little bit more sweets than I would, eat a little bit more like hot dogs and smokies and all that kind of camping and lake food basically. So I know that I need Digize on hand. So it is one that works so well if you're feeling kind of any indigestion support, like bloating or cramping, any kind of stuff going on in here. So my big tip is, if you know you're gonna need it, use it before you need it, right? So like if I know I'm like, oh, we're having I don't know, nothing really upsets me that I was gonna think of nachos, but that's not really camping. Ice cream. I know that last year, ice cream doesn't normally upset my stomach, but last year at the cabin, we were eating a lot of ice cream, and my stomach was starting to hurt a little bit after I'd eat it. So instead of waiting till after when I'm feeling kind of you can apply it before. So just rub it kind of anywhere on your stomach. It smells really horrid, so I never use it without a roller, but having it so you can apply it right here, rub it on like your lower belly. You can use it before you need it, or if you know like, oh shoot, we're gonna have, I don't know, what's another one, maybe like hot dogs and ketchup and whatever, and it gives me heartburn. Well, then you can roll it on before you need it, right? So using these tools as more kind of prevention measures and support is really helpful. So Digize is for sure a summer one. You can also use it on your plants. So indoor plants, outdoor plants, adding a couple drops into the water just kind of helps with the enzyme activity, and it really helps them grow and bloom and keep some of the bugs away. And also laundry. So it smells really horrible, but it works really well if you're doing laundry stripping. So if you are, let's say, like going camping, you've got clothes that smell like campfire smoke or something like that, and you want to help get the smell out, you can do laundry stripping with Thieves laundry detergent, add a couple drops of Digize, or you can just add a couple drops to your regular like laundry detergent, your Thieves detergent, without laundry stripping. I was so scared that it was going to smell like Digize when I wash my clothes. It does not, but the cool part is because it has that like enzyme activity, like it works for the plants, it kind of helps break down the smell, and it gets rid of that campfire smell when you're doing laundry. So that is a big tip for Digize. Love it. RC is the next one. So RC is a fabulous oil for respiratory support. So it is one that I like to bring camping with me. I like to have it, I'll normally kind of just put it a little bit on the sides of my nose like that if I need it. I don't know about you, but when I'm around campfires and just like being outside or sleeping outside in the summer, oh, I can see a little bit. I start to get dry, and I find it a little bit more difficult to breathe, and especially being around summers or when there's forest fires and things like that, it makes it so much harder to breathe. So having RC, whether you diffuse it, you can put it on the bottoms of your feet like I did, just a little bit on the sides of my nose. Love it in the shower. Really great to open up the airways. And then you can also put it on before exercise. So I don't know about you, but when it is hot and I'm needing to, you know, go for a hike or work out, I find it harder to breathe. So using something like RC before you're working out can really just help open the airways and just make it a little bit more easier to breathe when you're doing your outdoor activities. So really great one to have if you're, you know, hiking and camping and all those kinds of things for summer. Copaiba is the next one. So I have my big bottle. This one is a really powerful oil that I feel just doesn't get utilized enough. It is so gentle. So this would be one, let's say you get a little bit more sun than you need to, and you need to apply something for your skin just to help soothe it. You could use a little bit of coconut oil, maybe lavender, frankincense, and copaiba to just kind of help soothe that skin and give it a little bit more support. It's really gentle. You can use it if you've got some head and neck tension, rubbing it on your temple. And it doesn't get cool. So if you don't like that cooling feeling, I do. Like for summer, I love, love, love peppermint and the cooling feeling. But if you don't, Copaiba is a really good alternative, or you can add it to your stuff. So like I mentioned, taking care of your skin in the summer, things like lavender and frankincense in glow serums, or adding them to your moisturizers. Adding a bit of Copaiba just helps support the skin, and it also kind of boosts those other oils. So it's called an enhancer. So whether you want to put it with your peppermint or your, you know, your RC or whatever, it can help them work a bit better. So I love that we can add this on top and do layering. I'm trying to be quick here so I don't take all your time. I could talk about these oils all day, but if you have questions, obviously you can ask, or I'll read the comments after. Northern Lights Black Spruce is one of my absolute favorite oils. It is grown in Fort Nelson, BC in Canada. And it just like brings a sense of calm when I smell it. It is so comforting. It is grounding. It is really great for emotional support, really great for sleep. Like I mentioned, why it is so important where where our plants are grown and where our oils come from those plants. That's why seed to seal is so important. So the plants that were grown, they're being taken care of, and they're being harvested, and that's all we're getting is that pure oil in the bottle. So I love that we have black spruce, and we're able to use it for our own support. So love it for sleep, love it for emotional support. I like to take, this is just something I like to do, but I like to take a different oil with me and kind of wear it and use it almost like a perfume, but as like a memory of different trips I go on. So like if we go camping or something, I'll bring a certain one, or wherever you're going, if you're doing something and you kind of want to remember it, I like to link a scent with it. So sorry, not frankincense, I love that one too, but black spruce is one that I like to use as kind of like a memory one, right? Like if we're going to the lake, I like to bring it, and just kind of brings me back to the outdoors. I like to put emotional support oils behind my ears. You can put them on your wrists, in your diffuser bracelets, and black spruce is so good for sleep and emotional support. So you could rub it on the balls of your feet, maybe if you don't have a diffuser and you're camping or in a tent. Wrists, behind ears, like I said. If you have a diffuser, do that. It's really great for massage. So if you're needing to, just kind of wind down at the end of the night, or if you've got a bit of aches and pains, it would be a really nice one to use. And like I said, with Copaiba, you can add things to it. So this would be a good one to add to it and just kind of boost it. Panaway is another really special oil that we get in this bundle, and is a great one for summer. So Panaway, you can kind of think of pain away. It is so good for sore muscles. So sore muscles, achy joints, if we've gone on hikes in the summer, or, we're on the boat for long hours and like lifting things, or camping, or, gardening all day today, like this is the one that you want in the summer to help you when you're doing all those activities. So you can dilute it with a little bit of coconut oil or V6 oil, rub it wherever you've got some pain. You can hop in the tub and use it and soak, and it is such a nice oil to just release that tension and help support your muscles. I don't know about you, but I do a lot more outdoors things, a lot more, lifting and moving, a lot more hiking and all those kinds of things in the summer. So it is nice to have an oil that is really supportive for us in the starter bundle. Ooh, okay, Thieves. I have two more. So Thieves is one of the most special oils that we have. If you've heard of Young Living, you've probably heard of Thieves. It's a blend of oils that is truly so supportive for our just staying above the wellness line. So it's one that I roll on my feet every day. So your feet work really well, kind of like mini diffusers. They've got lots of fat tissue in them, and oils are lipophilic, meaning they love fat. So I'll just roll it on the bottoms of my feet every day for wellness and just kind of prevention support. And then it's really great to diffuse. So it's really great for coughs and colds. It would be one that you could use kind of alongside RC if you've got any kind of congestion or sniffles. Maybe you've been outside, or like I mentioned, around the campfire or something. And you can dilute this, rub it on your chest. It is a warming oil. It's got cinnamon and cloves, so making sure you're just being mindful of where you're putting it and how much you're using. You can always dilute our oils, and that's again why, like, I love having our oils that are pure and potent, which just means that a little goes a long way. So diluting it is a really great option as well, and it's just one that you always want to have. So I tend to not have as much sleep in the summer when we're out and about, or if you have long days and your body's tired, and it was so hot last night, like we didn't sleep very well. I know that my body's working extra hard because it didn't get enough sleep normally, or as I normally would. So using Thieves Extra just to support myself is another really great prevention tool. And then last but not least, Purification is one that is so great for summer that comes in our starter bundle. So it is one that you can make your own DIY bug off with it. It's one that you can diffuse to kind of help keep bugs away. It's one that is in this gardening book that I have for lots of different kinds of like bugs and flies and all those kinds of garden things to help support. You can put a couple drops, I did this today, in your flower vase. If you've got flowers, whether they're bought flowers or you're cutting them from your garden, if you want them to last a little bit longer, you can add Purification. If you do happen to get a spider bite, a bug bite, a mosquito bite, all those kinds of things, Purification is fabulous for that. Like, I mean, wild the difference. When you see a little spot, like I had this a couple of summers ago, there was a big one on my hand. I put on Purification Neat and it was gone within like an hour. Like, couldn't even see a spot, got rid of the itching. It was so good. And again, you can use other ones like Peppermint for that, Lavender for that. Those are also really great ones that can help with bites and itchiness and things like that. It's also a really great one for getting rid of smells. So if you've got like a stale cabin or camper trailer tent and you just want to help kind of freshen it up, or like sweaty summer shoes when you've been hiking, again, making a little just spritz with it and spraying it in there. Also really great to put on your dryer balls when you're doing your laundry to help again freshen it for out and about. We've got all this like hot summer sweaty laundry with camping and all that kind of stuff. Again, a really nice one to do with that. And you can dilute it. Another one I forgot to mention is lemon, lavender, and peppermint is really great for seasonal support. So if you're someone that, when the leaves start changing and all the dusties and things start flying around, lemon, lavender, and peppermint is really great to diffuse, or great to apply kind of on the sides of your nose or on your chest diluted. Again, such a really great one to help with those seasonal kind of issues. Someone asked, what gardening book is it? So it's called Essentially Grown. And it's just got really easy tips for different things to do for bugs, and let's see what I got here. So different pests like ants and beetles and flies, gnats, mice, all those kinds of things. So ones that are in here, I'll just briefly mention that are from ours. So peppermint's in here a lot. What else? Lavender's in here quite a few times. Purification, lavender again. Thieves is in here, Purification again. Like, so many of these starter bundle oils are in here for use in the garden as well. So it is such a really good tool that we have. And this starter bundle I've talked about probably a million times. It is the best bang for your buck. It doesn't matter whether you've ordered before, you can always order another starter bundle, and I've done that before because it's such a good deal. You get a diffuser with it, you get all 11 of those oils, you get a couple Nink Red antioxidant packets, which are amazing for summer, just hydrating your body, giving it that extra boost, not just for summer, but I do it every single day, but again, for summer. Our body's not almost working harder in summer, right? Like, we've got heat to deal with, it's usually like dry, we're doing different activities and working our body more, we're probably needing more water, but are we getting enough water, right? Our bodies need a little bit more support in summer too. So I talk about these oils all the time in this bundle, but it's really cool to see how these are able to be used like for specific summer uses. There's probably so many that I forgot, so many uses I forgot for these. So if you guys want to comment below any kind of suggestions that you have for how to use these in the summer. That is just how we learn and grow together. So I hope that was helpful for you. If you need help getting your starter bundle or whatever oils or products suit you ordered, you can send me a message, or whoever tagged you to watch this video, they can help you and get you set up. So see you guys. Hope you have an awesome day.